What's up, YouTube? Coming to you unplanned, unscheduled. Once again, just to break down some questions and answers. I keep getting some DMs, and so I just want to come live and maybe answer a few of them for people. So once again, we're gonna put just a few moments onto the Clizzy clock, and be here for about maybe 10 minutes. Let me move this back over to here now and make that adjustment. There we go. And as usual, some links will be in the chat if you have some questions. Come and join. We have our community right now where we're teaching you that your brand should work as hard as you. And this is for people who are, tired of posting and feeling they got to be on 15 different platforms in order to get the work done. Truthfully, you don't. So check that out inside of the link. Come join our community. You get a 7-day free trial. And we offer a 40% commission for anyone who, and that's on all of our products, not just a high ticket one, right? So even if someone just joins the community. So if you send them to be that, now one caveat is you have to be a member of Skool, which is free, right? So hey, you still win on that there, right? You do not have to pay to be a part of it and get the commission. So long as they are a member, paying member, you will get that commission. Okay. So questions, preguntas, después, concerns, let us know. And I'll show you a little bit of what it looks like and what's happening inside of there as well. Just give it a second for my great people. What is up, my fellow YouTuber that's coming here? Let me find out where this is at. Let me ask you this as well, because I want to just make sure. Have you heard of Skool? Do you know what it is? Put your answer in the chat if you have, or if you haven't. I want to know so I can know how far to break it down. Okay. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna test a few things here as well, just to make sure we're rolling the way we want. Skool. Did I put that in there already? I think I did. Okay, cool. We'll just roll with that. So I see my people coming in. What is up? Um, and so I tell you also. Let me start with telling you who is not for, right? So first, I know some people are asking me though, how do I do all that stuff? Here we go. Part of the Ecamm fam. Ecamm is one of the most powerful content streaming platforms. My link is inside of the chat for that as well. It's for Mac users only. We do teach people how to do things similar for PC users, Windows, but primarily we teach Ecamm in Mac-based spaces. So grab your free trial, 14 days, test it out. If you're looking to level up your content, this is the place to be, right? This is the thing to do. And then I'll show you a couple of testimonials of people in the community. We call them bossonaires, right? We brand ourselves like bosses. So I got about 5 minutes. So if you got some questions, now is the time to get them out. I will share a couple of things in the space with you here now. No, let me go and get that. Big Kev, I see your comment. I have no idea what that means, but cool. You made a comment. You deserve a cookie. You deserve a cookie. Let's see here. Let's talk about William really quick. So William was a teacher in Kansas. He in essence lost his job. He started a school community and he replaced his income after 3 months of being on school. Right? He talks about how he found or where he finds his community members at. So in essence, school is just a business-based platform that teaches you how to run your community and actually get paid, right? Imagine if you have a Facebook group, a YouTube community, anything like that, but you don't get paid for it, right? So school says you deserve to get paid for it. It's your knowledge. You're teaching people. You're showing them that. And it's up to you to choose and decide how much and what point that happens. So you can do that. For a quick example, I will show you the back end of my school community. Let me get this placed here first. And let's jump in and show you that. So currently you are looking at our community. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me bring up my community first. Here we go. So you can see here, let me go to the about page. This is like the landing page. This is the first place where you start, right? So you can see here that we have, and let me make sure that's going on the vertical as well. Okay, yeah, there it is. Well, let me do this because I want all of that to be shown. So I'll make a quick adjustment on my vertical. So what I'm doing right now is I'm streaming horizontally and vertically to do two different places, right? And so I'm making adjustments on that. So we have 243 members inside of our community. And currently we have our free trial going for 7 days. And then after that, the rate is $35 a month to be a part of the community. And we have about 97% retention, which means that since the time we've been doing this, roughly only one person has left. Okay. Um, to each their own, right? I tell people come in, do the free trial, 6, 7 days. You don't want it? Go ahead and leave. No harm, no foul, right? We run a business and we're not going to hide that fact. And then we teach people how to make money doing their business, right? Using our framework, our techniques in order to be able to do that. So, audio, let me just make an adjustment here. There we go. All right. So let me take a look here really quick and see if we got any other comments or questions. I just see one comment there. So, but that was Kevin. I mean, excuse me, that was William. So let me show you a few more of other community members. And how many of you would want to? Just let's just get real. If you're a part of our community, you will learn that I'm a very straightforward. I'm a devil dog. I'm a devil dog, and I don't know any other way than be straightforward, right, with it. But how many of you would really like to just kind of stop with all of this chasing the algorithm and finding the next person to be your client and et cetera, et cetera? How many of you really want to do that? I'm going to show you how to do that in less than 30 days. That's our promise to you. We promise you that in under 30 days, we're going to show you how to get confident on camera so that your clients look at you and say, that's who I want to be. The first step in doing that is you joining the community. You got 7 days to try it out for free. You have 7 days to say, hey, let me make an investment into myself. Let me say, I am ready to do this. Let's take a look here at Courtney's comment, bringing it up on to the screen. Courtney says, may you look, microphone is freaking purple, should be blue. Thank you. And bro, you look horrible. You look like a whatever. See, that's the kind of stuff that I'm referencing. Those are the kind of people I'm not afraid to bring up and put their comment on the screen. I don't try to hide it because Courtney is probably someone who is just a troll and saying, I just want to come and put on people's stuff. So let's continue into this. But thank you for the comment, Courtney. I appreciate it. Good, bad, or ugly, or different. I don't mind. Your comment is cool to me. You took the time to do it, and you're watching my product. I'm not watching yours. So what does that tell you? Right? Let's get into it, my people. Um, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And for y'all who come into the community, my Boston will tell you, I don't run and hide. If a product looks good, we work to make sure it gets better. If it's not as good as it should be, we work to make sure that it gets there, right? So let's take a look at Stormy really quick. I need to put that into a folder as well. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that while we're doing this because this is one of the reasons why we do what we want to do. We take away that nervousness of you being live, of you being on camera, feeling like you have to be perfect. You do not. You just got to show up, right? Consistency is the biggest thing, okay? So let's do that. And then now let's take a look here at Stormy. So Stormy runs a Canva basic community where she teaches people how to do Canva, right? Start at the basics. And she has a membership of $1 and she has 933 members. We can do the simple math on that, yeah? The math is mathing at that point. Or you could be like Courtney and still be on someone else's live broke and trying to cause issues, right? Let me tell you something. People who make money don't have time for that kind of stuff. They don't. I mean, think truthfully, right? Yeah, come on, you know I'm telling the truth here. They really don't. They're not doing that kind of stuff. So let me make another folder and put this one for Ari. So Ari is similar. She does a school community and she teaches Canva also. Ari does it just a little bit different. And let me show you hers. So Ari has 23 members, I think. Yeah, last time I checked, 23 members, and her community is $97 a month. And math is mathin', right? It's a little over 2,200, roughly, somewhere around there. But what she is doing is she's putting in the work. She decided to make a difference. You know, she didn't just say, I'm just going to sit back and keep posting and keep getting on lives and putting comments that make no sense and stuff like that. But hey, she's doing what she does. Now let me show you this because this is the kind of stuff I'm gonna be honest with you that oh yeah, I'll make another folder. See, I'm doing I'm doing this on the fly, but I love it. I love it.
You are boring me to death, and I am already
And that's
dead.
what most people say when they
You're boring me back
watch
to death.
your content and watch your lives and stuff. So we teach you how to make sure they're not, how to stay longer, stay engaged more, right? When you come in, we're going to tell you the truth, and it's going to be just like kind of like this baby right here. When they first get that information and that chocolate, they're like, "Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, it does not taste good." But eventually, when you start making that money, you're like, "Wait,
Oh
oh,
my
I am
goodness.
actually liking this. Thank you." Can I tell you all of the testimonials that we have? Let me show you one quick example of two people that's in our Boston areas space. And I'm going to start with Chuck. I always saw Chuck. Chuck is like, no, don't show that picture. This was Chuck prior to work with us. And for some of you who are watching us vertical, hop on over to the horizontal because I want to show you and make sure you do that. And if you're watching, Courtney as well, please do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and that bell so you get notified when we go live and give you more information like this. If you want to learn to do things like that right there in a live, cut down your editing time. Hey, that's what we do, right? We show you how to show up live with confidence. Confidence. Now look at Chuck. That was Chuck's beginning. This is Chuck currently. Right? Branded, logo, lower third, name, his community. Chuck works with people who are 40 to 60. Let me see if this is it right here. I think this is, oh no, this is a different one. Okay, so Chuck works with people 40 to 60 inside of his community, and he teaches them how to make about $1,000 a month inside their community. All right, so whether you're watching this again live, replay, whatever it is, do me a favor, drop your comment inside of the questions inside of the comment box, or send us a direct message. All right, we'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Come into the community if you're ready to learn how to make money. Grab your free trial. We're going to be really, really interested in helping you out in that space. And I'm going to try my new outro here. So let me get to that for one quick second. I don't have it set up for the vertical one. So again, vertical, come on over, hit that subscribe button so that people get notified when we're ready to go live. Let's go live, right? All right, my people, we are out, and continue to brand yourselves like the bosses that you are.
Brand like a boss. Brand like a boss.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Oh, you're expecting a teaser for Deadpool 2. Well, we don't have that kind of money. What are you expecting? Sam Jackson show up with an eye patch and a saucy little leather number? Go.